excited about this video in particular because not only is it a Valentine's Day video for you, but it's also a chance for me to get to tell you my love story with my husband. So that's really exciting for me. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just get right into this. So our love story started 10 years ago in 2009. 2009, I was 14 years old, my husband was 16, and he was very smitten with me. Very, very smitten. I could honestly say he was probably head over heels at that point, okay, in his life. And I was not. I was very timid. I was very not ready for a big relationship. I did not know what I would be missing out on, let's just say. My husband's name's Adam. He at that point, he was so kind. He was kind, he was thoughtful, he was funny. He was such a gentleman. He was opening doors for me, car doors, building doors. He was carrying my Bible and my books and my bags. He would carry my purse around the hallway if I asked him to. He just kind of did everything for me. He prayed for me. He prayed with me. He really just truly loved me. Like he really loved me. And my parents, were saying, that's the boy you're gonna marry. And I was like, okay, not. So I think that also intimidated me to the point where I was like, I don't know if I want to settle at this point. I mean, I haven't even dated anybody else. So anyway, I just kind of string him along for like 6 months selfishly. And then he finally was like, okay, it's not happening. So I'm going to back up and I'm just going to let you do what you're going to do. So unfortunately, we stopped talking to each other, which was really difficult because we actually went to church together. We grew up in church together. We've been going to the same church together for 22-ish years, I'm going to say. And so we have known each other for a very, very long time. So when we stopped talking, obviously, we still went to the same church. So we would still see each other in the hallway, and we would still see each other in Sunday schools and different things like that. And that was really hard, not so much for me, but for him, because he was so heartbroken. And I'd give anything to go back and change that part of this story, because I didn't realize at the time that I was 14 years old, I didn't realize that is everything. He was everything that I could have ever dreamed of wanting as a boyfriend, as a friend, as anybody. He was everything that I could have ever dreamed of in a person. And so I let that go, and I settled I had 2 relationships in between. So we stopped talking early on in 9th grade, about halfway through 9th grade. So halfway through 9th grade, all the way through college, we didn't talk. Didn't say a word to each other. We didn't like each other. We didn't talk, nothing. Didn't even look my way, nothing. And those 2 relationships really helped me. I would say a good phrase to use would be painfully grow, to the point where I don't think I would be the person that I am today had I not gone through the things that I'd gone through, had I not, dated those 2 other people. But I guess sometimes that's the way that it works, unfortunately. So, as a 19-year-old, I was in my freshman year in college, and I actually am the one who took the initiative to contact him, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I kind of had to talk him into dating me. It was super romantic, if you can't tell. But I deserve that. I had put a lot of doubt in his mind about me because of how badly I hurt him when we were younger. So, and it only took him a week, but he came around and he took me out on a date, and then within a week we started actually dating, and I just from the moment that I met Adam the second time, from the moment that we reunited, I became a better person. I became a better friend. I became a better significant other. I became a better daughter and a better sister, and I became a better Christian. And as a Christian woman, that is the best thing that you can hope for out of a relationship, that you become closer to God. And that's what was happening. My whole life was changing right before my eyes. And I can't explain it, but I feel in my heart I did like a 180. Like everything just kind of went and switched. And I knew in my heart he was the one. I'm gonna marry this guy. Like, this is going to happen. And I told him that. I think like a week after we started dating, I said, this is it. You're it for me. So I hope you feel the same way, because I'm not going anywhere. You know, I'm all in. And he wasn't too quick to come back with anything that strong, but I think about a month later, he just kind of was like, okay, this is it. You're the real deal. So I think our love story is so special because it's not one of those, oh, I looked at him and he looked at me and we just fell in love and everything was just rosy. And there was definitely lots of bumps and bruises and wounds in our relationship, not in our relationship, but in our journey to get to where we were back when we started, to figure out that we knew we were with the people intended for us to be with. So needless to say, my mother got as she wanted all along, because obviously we've been married now for 3.5 years, and we have a wonderful dog and a beautiful home, and we have a baby on the way, and we are just so excited to welcome little Milo into this world and to show him what it means to go out and one day find the person that God has intended for you to find. And so we want to do our absolute best at showing our love story to our kids, in hopes that they will know how to treat their significant other when they grow up, and they will know how to go out and find them. And they won't hopefully be like me, and they will hopefully be like him. And go find somebody and know that that's who they want to spend the rest of their life with when they're 16. Not be like me and be so fickle and not know anything until later on in life. But regardless, that's our love story. So we have a 10-year-long love story, but really only 5 of those were actually, the love story part. So I guess our story started, his love story for me started 10 years ago. My love story for him started 5.5 years ago. And I'm so grateful that it did, because I've been so blessed through the whole journey. The whole stinking journey has been huge, one giant blessing for me. He is such a wonderful guy, and so godly and so loving, and so, he's not perfect. I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect, but he is perfect for me. Perfect for me. And so for that, I thank God for him and just everything that God has blessed me with having him as my husband. So anyway, that's basically it. So I hope that you enjoyed hearing our story. Also, how long have you and your significant other been together? I would love to know, because the longer the better. It's so much fun to hear all the details of the journey and things like that. So anyway, I hope to see you guys a little bit later. My next video is going to be I believe a cooking tutorial, which I am going to be making pasta and salsa rosa sauce. So really just super duper excited for that because it's extremely easy and so good and it tastes gourmet. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys later.